Hete Poo, everybody. I hope you all are feeling well today. I hope things are going well with you. Let's get some messages. Let's see what the Most High is wanting the collective to know. So I got a song download from the Most High, and the song is by Mystical Danger. Been so long. So I don't know, why did I get this song? Well, maybe it was the ancestors that gave me that song. I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, let's see. So give me some energy behind this song, ancestors. So we got the Six of Wands here. Come on, give me some more information. The Hermit. We got the Seven of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. So people are trying to, someone's like watching you, okay? This is someone gaining clarity about you, and this is a person who really likes you. You know, King of Swords energy. This is a person who was like, who's in this space of feeling like, dang, everything is fine. You know, maybe you're in this space in your life where you're winning, but you're winning alone with the Hermit card. This is you who kind of secluded yourself, and there could be people watching you, looking at you. They're trying to figure out something. You know, there's a lot of smoky mirrors going on because, well, they feel it is because they're trying to figure out, how are you doing this? How are you doing this? Chariot card, Star card, King of Swords. So someone's really like thinking about a plan for you or something. They're trying to plan something out. Ten of Wands. All right, so we got Ten of Wands with the Empress. Empress clarified by the King of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. So when it comes to abundance, when it comes to where you are in your life, I feel like there's structure that's going to be made, because with the Ten of Wands is you pushing through a lot of the things that you went through, okay? And you have this assertive type of energy at this time where you thinking clearly. You know, you all about the truth, child. You know, you just keep going. And someone keeps thinking about this, like, how is she doing this? So Eight of Cups, definitely moving on to something where maybe there could be a new opportunity for you. I see you being very driven and very strong during this new opportunity. And with that said, Ten of Pentacles. So this could be leading you into a lot of abundance, okay? Definitely a transformation that could be happening. All right, now that we know that, let's get into the song. All right, so we have the song here. So it says, you know what time it is, and you know who the F this is. Ah. Danger. Danger. Get on the flow. This is how it's going down. All right, danger. Danger. All right, so this is you. Very determined in life, okay? And you're not letting go of your determination. It's you getting to your inheritance, you getting to your meaning of life, your purpose, continuing to stay in control of your possessions. You know, especially when it comes to that godly connection with the Most High. So basically what I'm seeing here is like you like dangerous at this time to people. Because, let's see, clarify. Danger, Spirit, tell me about this. So, we have the Knight of Swords, the Moon card, the Devil card. Okay? So, there is someone who has flighty energy. This is a person who's, like, going after what they want with the Devil card. They don't care. Let's see. Okay. Wait, let me look at this. I just heard that people are not seeing things your way. And it's because they don't want to. You know what I'm saying? It's because they think it's something deeper that you could be doing. Something deeper you could be into. Something deeper you could be doing. And I feel like you just took back your power, okay? You just connected to your power. There's definitely electricity that is flowing your way. You know, you in tune. And this is dangerous for people because what I'm seeing here is that there's a cycle ending where someone's trying to control you. You know, they're losing control of you. With the Page of Pentacles, the everything is fine. The King of Swords is like you definitely being clear on your direction in life. This is you knowing exactly what you want. Okay, so we got the Hermit card. Definitely got the wisdom to do to definitely got the wisdom and willpower to get through every obstacle that you need to get through. And so with that said, you know, you're just representing someone who is very I just heard like why do I want to say like the word, hold on, can't think of it. I want to say the word static. White noise, static. I don't know why I'm getting that. All right, so white noise is the term of it comes from white light, which contains all visible light wavelengths combined with similarly white noise blends of all sound frequencies, making a constant uniform sound. So white noise is about soothing. You know, it helps soothe babies, it helps you sleep, it helps you focus and concentrate. So this is balance here. So examples is okay, well, I won't give you examples, but basically this is all about concentration. You know, you being set on you being able to concentrate on what you want, on what you desire. Definitely having passion for life. All right. And with that, you know, during your times of sadness, maybe you could be grieving at times. Maybe you feel something is too hard. I do see you pushing through it, you know. And with you pushing through it, you're just gaining a lot of momentum in your life, and you continuing to keep going. So it says, been so long he's been on, so please show me what it is that you want to see. So it's giving me the energy of, baby, I can do anything. And what is it that you want to see? Because whatever you want to see, I'm always going to be winning. It don't matter, baby. That's the fight. People don't like that. Okay? People don't like it. People don't like it. You know what I'm saying? They don't like it. They're mad. Someone's mad. He's going to always be mad. Because he's a mad, angry man. You know what I'm saying? So with the Ten of Pentacles, this man could be like trying to go against you. This man is needing to heal. He's going through hell. And he don't want to see you do good because he's not doing good. But anyway, he trying to keep control or stay. He could be arguing over money. Some man who don't want to see you do good. What's going on with him? This is an emperor. A light-skinned emperor. Oh, okay. So they were trying to control something. And what they're finding out is that you actually defeated them. You know, it's like what doesn't kill you make you stronger. You're going to keep going. All right. And that's what they know. So it's like, you know, it's been so long you've been on. So please show me what it is that you want to see. Because, baby, I could show you better than I could tell you. All right. You ain't stopping shit. So then it says, go tell the DJ to put my shit on. I'm keeping you in jump from the minute I get on. Taking they shirt off, showing they tattoos, screaming and hollering, and all got the gift to come up with it. Got the gift to come up with it. So basically what he's saying is like, I make you do whatever I say, like, you know, whatever I do, like what I'm getting more so is like I can make you know, show me. So it's saying take your shirt off. So he basically saying I can make you do what I do. So maybe someone's mimicking you. And so it's like, even though people mimic you, they really, confirmation, they watching you. Even though they're mimicking you, they're watching you. They're wanting to mimic you. They're wanting to do what you do. So it's taking that shirt off, showing them tattoos, screaming and hollering and all. Got the gift to come up with it. So you got a gift that make people want to do what you do. Put it together. Deliver it. Make them feel it. I've been on. Sharp like you pulled me out of the pencil sharpener. Like the student in the principal office. But rappers in coffins. They drive like dolphins. I'm the damnedest lyrical marvel you come across often. So watch yourself. Or F around and get beside yourself. I know. Go ahead though. Bounce them, you know what? Shake that. Drop that. Stay in line. If I can't cause you, can. So basically, he just saying, y'all get hard. y'all get like, you know, it's this peace that you give people. It's an uncomfortable feeling that you give people. It's to the point where like people want to really like have fairness with you. You know, you make people feel really uncomfortable, and it's like there could be people that want a long-term connection with you, and it's because of how natural you are, how honest, outgoing you are, how clear you are. Like you're always truthful, you always uplifting. The Six of Wands is someone who's always gaining victory over even hardships, you know. So with the Ace of Cups, it's like you're always going to be secretly admired. Okay, always gonna be secretly admired. Like people really know the truth about you, even though they want to deny it. They're like, it's been so long. So people are talking in the streets, and they're finding out it's been so long. He's been on. So please show me what it is that you want to see. It's been so long since you've been on. You've been on this journey for a very long time, you know. And the thing is, the lessons that you've learned have caused you to go through a lot of dark trials. It's caused you to end cycles where, you know, you possibly had to deal with a lot of detrimental things in your life. You've learned a lot of hardcore lessons. And with that said, you've gotten opportunities from this where you gain compassion for others. You worked on yourself very hard. And with the Eight of Cups is you like having a sensitive energy. Okay, so I'm also seeing here, let's see, Page of Cups. There could be, give me the energy with the Page of Cups, ancestors, please. Yeah, so like a lot of negative energy where people may be feeling a way about you. You know, Seven of Swords, it's like a lot of lies that could be being told on you from a card where, give me clarity of the Queen of Swords energy, spirit. This fire sign man is arguing over a child. You know, I don't know what that got to do with anything. But with that said, you know, I just see that you're gaining victory because of, you know, who you are, you know, what you represent. And as much as people want to like try to dismantle or, you know, make you look like something that you're not, you're always going to be you're always going to be an outstanding person. You know, you got a whole occult in their feelings right now. Seeing that you're surviving, seeing that you're thriving, seeing that you're leading the way to your own path. People don't like that, but honestly, that you're secure in who you are. There could be people arguing over you a lot, people talking about you a lot, people conflicted about you a lot. It's just, you're very defensive of your energy at this time. And I mean, you the highlighter, you the highlighter. You the highlighter. Like you are a highlight in people's life, where people, they are conflicted with you. They like you. They really do. And, they won't like new beginnings with you because of how powerful and strong you are. You are the boss in your life. And I just see you being a very resilient person with the Knight of Wands. And there's nothing no one can do about it. And so people secretly, like, there could be an obsession with you where, that people have this energy towards you where it's like, what else is this person going to do? What else is this person going to say? Or what else is this person up to? You in this energy where you're just not dealing with maybe certain people is what I'm seeing here. Because there are a lot of thoughts going on, rummaging around people's head about you. And I feel like you've ended cycles with some of these people where people are feeling left out in the cold. They're not feeling at their best, So we got the Eight of Swords. You make people feel really uncomfortable. It's like people want to do what you do. They want to mimic you. They want to mock you. But they don't have that rhythm. They don't have that rhythm. You move to the beat of your own drum. And the issue is a lot of people are stressed out because as much as you may move to the rhythm of your own drum, there are people who are afraid to either do it or just don't know how. Like, you got that Janae Abuikwa. So I don't know how to say it, but you got that. And it's just like, baby, some people wish they had it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got it. Wishes fulfilled is in the back. But yeah, you got it. You got it, girl. You got it. Yeah, you got it. And you're full of balance and love. Look at this. You got wish fulfillment again. I see you writing a book. I just see you doing really well. You're an outstanding person. And there could be people in two different worlds, like where, let's just say, I'm getting the energy of someone who's like maybe acting as if they are who they're saying they are. Maybe this is a person who don't really know how to be their authentic self. So they're in two different worlds. 1 minute, let's just say, like, I remember back in the day when I wasn't my authentic self and I would switch it up, where I would try to be like other people. We had these two girls in my class who were like goth girls. And even though they weren't my friends like that, I did hang around them because they talked to me sometimes. But they were into that goth look. And I started trying to get into that, but it just never fit me. I started to like act like it. And it just was never something that I could get into. Because, I mean, even though they seem like interesting people and I would hang around them at times, I just could never get into that energy. It wasn't me, but I would fake it a lot. And honestly, after that, I got tired of faking it. You know what I'm saying? I said, let me keep it real. I'm not into this shit. So, I just start being myself. But this is a person who's like trying to like act like you in some way. This is someone who's trying to master what you do, how you do it. They're trying to master you, but the issue is they have to learn how to master themselves. So the song, been so long, he's been on. So please show me what it is that you want to see. You are the master artisan. You learned a lot of lessons and you're not between two worlds. You know who you are, what you stand for. You know who you belong to, which is the Most High. You're a very powerful being, and there are people who are seeing this. So keep up the good work. You got wish fulfillment that is coming in for you. You may not see it, but God is saying, what I have for you is for you. All right, so let's get the last message. All right, spirits. So we got blessed. Listen, you are blessed. Happy, happy. Your happiness doesn't come from people. Your your emergency contact is the Most High. And if you are a chosen being, if you've been on this journey for a while, you're not going to have a lot of people around you. That's just what it is. So people can say what they want, but at the end of the day, they know who you are, they know what you represent, and they know why you don't deal with a lot of people. Even the people who talk about you, who say, oh, you don't have nobody, it's always for reasons. It's always because God has separated you from certain people that you weren't supposed to be around. So with that said, your emergency contact is the Most High. And, people know that. People definitely know that. I'm seeing here that God is wanting you to create your life. Because, again, your happiness doesn't come from outside of yourself. Happiness comes from within. And so Spirit is like, live in the present moment. Continue to live in the present moment. And also go with the flow of life. Go with the flow of life. Yeah, something may be hard, but in the end, you are blessed, and God's gonna get you through. Okay, God's gonna get you through everything, every obstacle. It's just a matter of time, and we know we have to go according to God's time. And again, time is not is inevitable. It's like you don't know God's timing. God's timing is a lot different from human timing, okay? But it's always working out for our good. So let's get some last messages, and then I'm going to get going. Most High God, Mother and Father of righteousness, please give me the last message for the collective, those who are on a spiritual journey, walking in their truth, being their best selves, going down the path less traveled. Give me some messages. What do you need to know? Thank you. So we have Judges 6 and 5. And 7 and 1. All right, so it says, for they came up with their cattle and their tents, and they came as grasshoppers for multitude, for both they and their camels were without number. And they entered into the land to destroy it. This verse is describing the Midianites, enemies of Israel, who invaded the land in massive numbers, devastating it, taking resources, destroying crops, and leaving the Israelites impoverished. Spiritually speaking, these invades represent overwhelming oppression, spiritual warfare, and parasitic energy. So the Jerubbaal, who is Gideon, and all the people that were with him, rose up early and pitched beside the well of Harod, so that the host of the Midianites were on the north side of them, by the hill of Moreh in the valley. This verse sets the scene just before Gideon, chosen by God, leader small by divinely backed army against the massive Midianites forces. It's the beginning of a story where the few chosen overcome a much larger enemy, not by numbers, but by faith and divine guidance. So now this relates by the collective, those on the spiritual journey, those chosen light workers, divine ones, anointed souls, the karmics, those stuck in cycles, acting from ego and lower vibration. So the land was being devoured. This speaks to spiritual environment, to the spiritual environment many chosen ones find themselves in today, energetically drained, surrounded by people or forces that comes to take, sabotage, or destroy. The karmics, like the Midianites, often come in droves, bringing chaos, confusion, manipulation, or even energetic vampirism. The chosen feel like their land, life, purpose, peace is being attacked, but this set the stage for a divine setup. So the rise of Gideon and the chosen ones, it speaks of the verse, it shows the turning point It's about positioning. Gideon, a chosen one, is preparing to go up against a huge threat, but he is backed by the divine strategy. So the collective, especially the chosen, are being called to rise even when the odds seem against them. The chosen may feel numbered, may feel outnumbered, but they are not outpowered. God of the universe, the Most High God, Mother and Father of righteousness, is aligning and positioning you before the battle, preparing you to win in a way that doesn't rely on earthly strength or numbers. The karmics are like the Midianite army, many loud and disruptive, operating in cycles of destruction and lower vibration. The chosen are like Gideon's army, small, defined, and divinely selected, operating from the higher truth, patience, and spiritual calling. The battle isn't just physical, it's energetic, emotional, and spiritual. The chosen are about to witness a reversal where the chaos that once overwhelmed them gets conquered by divine alignment. So Judges 6 and 5 reflects how the chosen have been attacked, drained, and surrounded by karmic energy. Judges 7 and 1 signals the moment of where God's position repositions the chosen to begin the overturning. The karmics will fall and the chosen will rise, not by might, by divine power. So you're not being overlooked. You're being prepared. Your current valley is your staging around your victory, for your victory. So with that said, God is the chosen's emergency contact. And people may find that to be weird, but I have never went wrong without allowing God to be the head of my life and knowing that God is going to get me through every struggle which God has. And whether, whatever that means to you when it comes to like Jesus, the Most High God of righteousness, however you want to say that, then this involves you too, So if you feel like God is good to you, then that's what it is. But again, it's been so long since the chosen collective have been on. We didn't just start this journey. This journey has been happening for years. God chose us to go down this journey, and some of us answered our cause, some of us didn't, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, it's not too late for you to answer your call. If you're trying to get on this, if you're trying to get on the bandwagon, jump on the bandwagon, come on and go on this fool's journey with us while we are able to conquer the world and become our best selves. So let's see. Let's get a last message. Thank you. So we got immediately the way you project yourself, do it on your own in the first house. So the way you project yourself, do it on your own in the first house. This is referring to first house energy, astrology, your identity, appearance, how you present yourself. The phrase implies you're meant to develop, express your identity. The phrase implies you're meant to develop and express your identity independently and not copying others, not relying on validation. Do it on your own means your soul's karma is to stand on your own 2 feet, become your own person, and learn self-leadership. Karma Monty could symbolically mean your karmic mountain, the soul lesson or challenge you have to climb in this life regarding self-expression. So this is about learning to be authentic, independent, and self-defined. Your soul came here to project you, not a version shaped by others. And that's your karmic mountain to master. So if you're going through a karmic situation, this relates because some people, they lean on others for approval. They lean on others for validation. These are people who seek, who are like people pleasing. They have false identities. They don't know how to be their selves. It's about you being who you are You know, you being who you truly are and expressing yourself without mask or approval seeking. Spirit is wanting you to be who you are. So karmics often project false selves intentionally based on ego manipulation or societal image, seeking validation, attention, or control through external projection, not inner truth. Can you get stuck in cycles of copying, competing, or identifying or identity theft energetically or literally? Try to mirror chosen ones. Try to mirror chosen ones, but without the inner alignment or purpose. They might try to imitate the chosen, but their projection is not rooted in authenticity, is rooted in fear and envy and control. So the chosen must do the inner work to reclaim their identity and rise in authentic power. Karmics are often the challenge, projecting illusions, copying, testing the chosen self-worth. The first house, karma, is the battlefield. It's about learning to stand in your truth and your true self. Even when karmics try to underestimate you, undermine you, mislabel you, trigger your insecurities, the more the chosen align with their true identity, the more the karmic illusion falls apart. So in short, the chosen have a karmic mission to become their true selves, fully and independently. The karmics challenge this by projecting false versions of themselves or of you. But this tension forces the chosen to shed all false identities and own their divine power from the inside out. And this is what we're doing, right? We're becoming our authentic selves, not trying to be like others, because God made you who you are, and you are uniquely and wonderfully made, all right? With that said, make sure, don't forget to subscribe, like, share to my channel, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace.